Hey, Kobe Shaw here with a science lesson about volume. Actually, specifically about the volume of air. Now, this can be a hard concept to teach, especially younger children, since you can't see air. So how do you make them understand that volume, that air has volume and it takes up space? Well, today we're going to use some balloons to teach this and make it a little more concrete, a concept that they can wrap their brains around using balloons and balloon sculpting. So for this lesson, all you will need is a regular round balloon, just a standard round balloon, a pencil balloon, one of these long straight ones, and a balloon pump to pump up your pencil balloon. All right, so let's get started on this lesson on air volume. All right, so for today's science lesson, we are going to be talking about volume. Volume, not the kind of volume like how loud something is, but volume as in how much space it takes up. Everything has volume. Everything takes up space, even air. Now I know that's crazy because you can't see air, right? But we know it's there. I know for me, I know that air is there because I can see a flag flying in the wind, right? How about you? What other ways do we know that air exists, that it's there, even though we can't see it? Yes? Kites in the sky? Yes. Maybe, some leaves blowing around on the ground? Yes. Oh, here's another good one. When it's really cold out in the wintertime and I can feel it blowing against my skin, right? Those are all ways that we know that air is there, even though we can't see it. So air is all around us, and like I said, it has volume. It takes up space. Right now, I'm moving my hands through that space. Okay, so we know that air is there and it takes up space, but how can we show you that? How can we show you that air has volume? I came up with an idea. I brought a balloon. A balloon, right? I'm gonna bring this. Okay, before we do this, you know what? We need to take a deep breath in. Ready? Here we go. We're gonna take a deep breath in. Oh, did you feel that? I don't know about you, but when I breathe in, I feel the air go in my mouth, it goes down my windpipe and down into my lungs. It fills up my lungs, right? And that's important because we all need air to breathe, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that air that's in my lungs and I'm going to transfer it into this balloon. I'm going to blow up the balloon. So you'll have an idea of how much air is in my lungs until I put it in the balloon. So right now it's kind of flat, right? No air in there. No air in there. Volume, it's empty. It's just the volume of the balloon itself. I'm going to add the air, the volume of the air. Here we go. Did you see that? Look at that. So that air, it used to be in my lungs. That's how much volume the air in my lungs had. Right there in that balloon. I transferred it. Oh, you know what? This is a great idea. This is a time we're going to make a hypothesis. A hypothesis. That's an educated guess. Educated guess. All right, so look at this balloon. That's how much air from one breath. That's how much air blew up the balloon. How many breaths do you think it will take for me to blow up this entire balloon? Let's make a guess. Yes? 5, 3, 17. All right, we'll give it a try. Here we go. All right, here we go. We'll see how many breaths it takes me to blow up this balloon. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you think we can do more? Maybe one more? 7. That is a big balloon. 7 breaths to blow up this balloon. All right, look at the volume, all that volume. That air was not in the balloon before, right? It was just out here. Now we have air in here, and that's how much volume it takes of air to fill up this balloon. Hey, you know what? I thought of another way to show you that air is in there. Ready? Oh, it's a horrible sound, isn't it? But it's the sound of air escaping, right? And also, you can blow it in your face. And then, oops. That's air power, right? It has enough power, that air escaping, that it actually makes the balloon fly around. All right. Oh, so you know what? I brought along another kind of balloon. Here we go. We're going to try this one. Oh, this is called a pencil balloon. Anyone know why this might be called a pencil balloon? Yeah? Because it's long and straight like a pencil, right? All right, now these balloons are really hard to blow up. Right now, there's no air in there, right? Right? We're going to see how much volume, air it takes to fill this up. Watch, I'm going to try to blow it up by myself first. Doesn't happen. I brought along my air pump. This is my balloon pump, right? I'm going to put the balloon on this pump and I'm going to pump some air into it. Ready? Oh, you know what? I think we can make another hypothesis. All right, you see how long the balloon is, right? We pump some air into it. Let's see, how many pumps do you think it will take to blow up this balloon? Yes? 4. 2? 10? Okay, here we go. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's full, isn't it? 7. Look how long that is. That got a lot longer. Look, this is what a pencil balloon looked like before, and that's when you fill it up with air. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to let some air out. I'm going to tie it off so it doesn't go flying around the room just like the other one. All right. Hey, there's my pencil balloon. Now, does anyone know what pencil balloons are used for? Any ideas? Any ideas? That's right. They're made for making balloon animals. So, I'm going to make a balloon animal. Let's give this a shot. So, let's see. First thing you need to do, you start with the head. So, I'm going to, head, and then, oh, you know what? I'm going to give it some ears. I'm going to give it, maybe some tiny ears. Let's see. 1, 2. 2 tiny little ears, right? We'll give it a little neck. Maybe some legs. 1, 2. Oh, let's give it a long body. Long body. About there. Woo-hoo-hoo. And we'll give it 2 more legs, right? Finish up. There we go. All right, there's my dog. Right? There's my balloon animal. Ah, perfect. Perfect. You know what now? Now that we have all this air taking up volume in this balloon, let's see if we can figure out which part of this dog has the most volume to it. Which part of the dog? We have the head, the ears, the neck, the legs, the body, or the tail, right? Those are all the different sections. Which section of the dog has the most volume, the biggest amount of volume? The body. That's right. That's right. What else? How about which one has the smallest amount of volume? The smallest, the least amount of volume. Maybe one of the ears, right? The ears are pretty tiny, right? Pretty cool. All right. Oh, how about right in the middle? What's a medium? What's the, not the biggest, not the smallest amount? Maybe the head? Maybe. Yeah, looks a little bit bigger than the legs. All right, so that is our dog. It is showing us that there is volume, that air has volume. That's our science lesson for today. This dog's going to become our mascot for the classroom. So there you go. Have a good day. I love this lesson just because it's a great way, once again, to show how there's something out of nothing. You can't see air, but this is the perfect way to show the kids that it's there. So, pencil balloons, very difficult to blow up, as you saw. You really can't do it on your own. So, first, stretch them out. Stretch them out. You're going to want to use the balloon pump. These are great because it pushes the air in and out either way. Like I said, it makes it more interactive, more fun. If you have that hypothesis where you make an educated guess about how many breaths or how many pumps it's going to take to fill up a balloon, right? So if you're going to do the dog, which is the basic balloon animal to start with, the easiest one, fill up the balloon the whole way, especially if you want to have that comparison about which has the most volume, which has the least volume, right? Take it off, let out air. Important part, let out air, right? Just about a second or two, right? This will allow for more flexibility and elasticity of the balloon. A lot of people get really freaked out and think that the balloon will pop. Let me tie this off. Try not to be intimidated about that. Try not to think about it. The best thing that you can do when you twist a balloon is to commit to it and just do it as quickly as possible. If you go slowly and cringe, it's going to break, it's going to pop. That won't work for you. The best thing to do is just do it quickly and commit to it. All right, so to make a dog, the most important thing is you need to learn how to lock the pieces together. If you don't lock them, they will just become untwisted, all right? So you are always going to start at the end with a tie. That'll be like the face or the nose or the head, right? So for the dog, I usually like to take about the size of the palm of my hand. I'm going to hold it in the palm of my hand and then twist the upper section. Twist, and I'm holding it in place with my hand. If not, it's just going to unroll, right? Hold it and twist it, right? Then I'm going to move my hands down. So I'm still holding it, but I'm holding the upper section because I'm going to make two new sections. These two new sections will become the ears, right? So I'm pinch and twist at the same time. I pinch it and twist it, right? There's one ear. There's another ear, right? You can make these any size you want. They can have long, tall ears. They can have little ears like this. It's entirely up to you. But you'll see this is now locked into place, right? I don't have to hold it anymore. It's not going to go anywhere, right? So you've got the head and the ears. The next part is going to be the neck. It is up to you how you want to shape your animal. For this, it's not very long, about maybe the size of the face again. I'm going to twist it off. Move my hand down, same thing I did before. Make two more sections and then lock them. So here's the first one. One, I pinch and twist. Fold it back, right? Then I'm going to pinch and twist this again. Just like that. Now it might look weird, but all you have to do is keep twisting it and adjusting it until it looks right. So once again, you have the head, the ears, the neck, the feet. Now, this is up to you, how long you want to make the body or not. Now, in the video, the animal had a very long body. So maybe this time I'll give it a longer tail than the body, right? So I'm just going to section off the body about here, right? So here will be the body. I'm going to twist, move my hand down, hold it in place, right? Then I have to give two back legs. This is where I pinch two different sections and lock it in, right? So here's one. Right? I'm going to pinch and twist. Once again, might look odd, just keep twisting and adjusting. Like I said, this dog has a very long tail, right? All right, so this is the basic premise for any animal that you want to make. And maybe you want to make different ones in the class. You can make different animals and keep asking questions about which has the greatest volume. Maybe it's the tail or the ears. If you want to make something like, here's a giraffe, right? Obviously the giraffe's neck is going to be the longest piece of that. You're just making different dimensions, right? So I'm choosing to make the neck longer, or I'm choosing to make the body longer, or I'm choosing to make the tail longer. Here's another one. This is like a mouse. Everything's all very tiny and compact except for the tail, right? But as long as you know that premise of how to lock those pieces together, you're just sectioning and locking, you can make any kind of balloon animal you'd like. Now there are plenty of great books out there as well as tutorials online that you can look up to learn more about making balloon animals or variations. I will say balloon animals will become very popular with your students when you make them. It's probably in your best interest to just say, like I said in the video, this is going to be our classroom mascot. Maybe if you want to pass it around for people to see, but then put it somewhere up high, that people can see it and enjoy it, not necessarily be handling it all day, and it will last you a long time. Maybe you can even make a game out of naming it. Have everybody come up with a name for your class mascot, put them in a hat, pull one out at the end of the day. It's your mascot. It will stay in your classroom for quite some time, actually, so these stick around for a while. So good luck, have fun, and it's a great lesson on volume of air.